break. Mike Sweeney, first game back after that 10-game suspension, facing Ramon Ortiz with runners on second and third, and popping it up to the left, and Garrett Anderson makes the throw home. Nafi Perez safe at the plate in the close play. Royals had a 1-0 lead. Two batters later is Mark Quinn with the runner on first and 2 down. And Quinn up and out. His 15th home run of the season. The Royals have themselves a 4-0 lead. But here's Carlos Fablis. Bottom second. Fablis get out of town. His second home run of the season. But wait, there's going to be more. Royals had a 5-0 lead. Top of the fifth, it's 5-1. Troy Gloss with a runner on second and 2 down. And Gloss is 34th of the season. The Angels trail 5-3. 5-4, bottom seven. Here's Fablis. Get out of town, and he means it. A 2-run shot.
One homer and 100. Yeah, he had one homer and 175 at bats going into this game. It's easy.
Getting focused, coming off a win. Facing the Rangers and A-Rod. Peter.
Rick Reed has really been struggling a little bit with his control. You see that good breaking ball, 2 good breaking balls to A-Rod. But then he gets a fastball up all over the plate, and he drills it. 40th homer of the season, 4 straight years, 40 home runs. What's going to happen when he starts to grow up?
When he matures? Oh, man.
He's only the 9th player to ever do that. A-Rod's next at bat in the third.
Over 500.
Reed leaves a fastball over the plate. A-Rod hammers that. He'll have to deal with a ground rule double, though. Reed lasted just 3 innings in this one. Bottom of the third, Rangers up 5-0. With a man on second, Darren Oliver to Christian Guzman. And Guzman goes down to get it, and Tom Prince comes around to score, make it a 5-1. Next batter, Oliver drills Doug Mankiewicz in the back. Oliver yelling, and Mankiewicz has a couple of words, and here come the benches. Everybody out.
He had brushed Mankiewicz back earlier, and he said, that's twice, and Oliver said, you want me? Come get me.
No punches thrown. Oliver gets Corey Koski to end the inning. Top line is 10-1. Travis Miller against Gabe Kapler in the drive to center. Torrey Hunter going back, and a tremendous catch. A 4-glover, maybe, we'll see.
That guy is such a phenomenal center fielder. I mean, he is the one person that could take a Gold Glove away from Mike Cameron.
7 games, but making it back in time for the SportsCenter Showcase highlight. Grady Little filling in for manager Charlie Manuel in Cleveland. More on that in a bit. Robbie Alomar, Omar Vizquel, Pedro. They're making fun of Manny Ramirez's earring. He can't afford jewelry. He uses athletic tape. I think it's a nice statement. Bottom second, David Cohn struggling. Ball 4 to Marty Cordova. Runners on first and second. Russell Branyan, 3-2 pitch. Outside. Loads him up. Next batter, Travis Fryman again. Full count. Not full anymore. Low and away. Cohn's 3rd straight walk. Tomei scores. 1-zip Indians. Top 4 now 4-1 Indians. Bases loaded on the other side. Trot Nixon. Right back to Dave Burba. And he's sprinting. Takes it himself. You like to see that from the pitcher. End of the Red Sox threat. Bottom 4. Bases loaded again for the Indians. Cohn facing Omar Vizquel. Watch his play. Shea Hillenbrand makes the stat. No, he doesn't. So now the runners who went back trying to avoid a double play, we got a 5-2-5 double play anyway. Nice play by Hillenbrand. Heads up. Next batter, Robbie Alomar. Can't do anything about that. Lines one down there for a double. Has got 84 RBIs. Cohn, a season-high 6 runs allowed. Just the 2nd time in 19 starts he's allowed more than 3. It is 6 ones in favor of the Indians. Top 5, Carl Everett facing Burba and Everett right there. But Omar, the man is everywhere. Nicely done. Indians go on to win it by kind of 8-3. Man, he was 0 for 4 in this one. Solid start for Burba, and looking ahead, Cleveland.
Came back since July 15th. We're not showing him on the mound. We're showing him in the batter's box, helping his own cause. RBI single brings in Eric Karros. Brown also pitched 5 innings, allowed just 2 hits, 0 earned runs, 2-0 Dodgers. Top of the 6th, same score, Todd Helton. He's built for this. His 2nd straight 40 home run season for Helton. 119 RBIs, tied for 2nd in the NL. Bottom 6, tie game, LA striking back. Chacon, Gary Sheffield. Number 32 on the year. He's hitting .467 as Sheff with 7 homers, 18 RBIs in his last 12 games. Then Terry Shumpert off of Jeff Shaw. knocking it where it should go for Shumpert. Juan Uribe scores, and Colorado stuns the Dodgers 4-3. Jeff Shaw pitches 1 inning, allows 4 hits and 2 runs, his 7th blown save in 44 chances. Meanwhile, Gary Sheffield, 18 RBIs in his last 12 games to go along with those 7 homers. Todd Helton, 2 for 4 with those 2 RBI.
This should be fun. There's Randy Johnson, looking for an 18th win of the year. Top 2, no score. Barry Bonds, never homered against Johnson. He still does walks in 4 straight balls. Finished up 0 for 2 with 2 walks. A couple batters later, 2-1. Johnson facing Andres Galarraga, and he is not a catch person. Johnson ends up striking out the side. Bottom 3, D-backs lead, 2-zip, add to it. Luis Gonzalez off Levon Hernandez. Hernandez hung a deuce there. Gonzalez, 49th of the season. Top 4 D-backs up 4-zip, 2-on-2 out, but Johnson overpowers Pedro Feliz in the 6th. Same thing, 2-on-2 out. He gets Jeff Kent. Bottom 6, still 4-1 D-backs. Hernandez taken out, and he argues with home plate umpire Laz Diaz about how he called the game, and then he called him something you can't call him, and he says, well, you're out, but now you're really out. You can't even stay in the dugout and chew free gum. Top 8, still 4-1 D-backs, 2 out. Galarraga, to bat on a ball with Matt Williams. Good scoop across the diamonds to Mark Grace. D-backs win it 4-1, 9 Ks in 8 innings for Johnson, who joins Kurt Schilling as the major's only other 18-game winner. Reggie Sanders hit number 30, now 5 homers in 5 days. Arizona star for the O's. Top 4 games tied at 2, and now it's not. Ramon Hernandez with Terrence Long aboard. His 9th home run. They never slice. Good aim, though, off the foul pole. 4-2 A's, and then 4-2 comes 6-2 when Jason Giambi tags Ponson. He also had a man on in front of him. 32nd home run for Giambi, and now 4 straight 100 RBI plus season. Bottom 4, Mark Mulder, Luis Matos. No. Mulder gave up 2 in the 1st, then nothing but goose eggs. John Wasden, Ramon Hernandez. Cal Ripken's 41, but 41 is fun. He has a birth certificate. He's actually 41, we've seen. Bottom 7, still 6-2 Mulder. Matos again. 2 of the 4 strikeouts for Mulder come against Matos. Mulder fouls his worst start of the season, 8 runs in 3 2/3, with a more Mulder-like outing. 2 runs, 4 hits in 8 innings, 16 wins now, second most in the AL to Roger Clemens. What, me again? Blue Jays and Yankees. New York back at the stadium after a 3-4 road trip, and the Jays had some base running issues. Right there, Alex Gonzalez grounds back, and Vernon Wells gets caught in the rundown, so that's 1 out on the base pass. Next batter, Shannon Stewart. He's gunning. Now, Gonzalez, you're out. Jorge Posada guns him down. Top 2nd, Romanacy. He tries to test Posada's arm. That's a seed. Another not so smart move. That's 3 guys cut down on the bases. Top 4, Carlos Delgado. Fly ball to left. Left fielder can't catch it, but he can field it. Comes up throwing to 3rd, where Shannon Stewart's chugging. He just ain't stopping. Got him. Stewart, 4th Blue Jay base running mistake. Bottom 6, Yankees lead 2-0. Tino Martinez. This is the beauty of the home run. You just keep trotting, you just keep going, and nobody gets to throw you out. 29th, 96 RBIs, and 1 more time. Felipe Lopez grounds to short. Brad Fulmer was running. They got him. 5 Blue Jays thrown out of the base pass. Buck, your chair always open at baseball tonight. Esteban Loaiza, 5 innings pitched, 10 hits, 3.
Bay Devil Rays at least coming into this game, but this is why they play the game. Ichiro, his 200th hit of the year, 2 for 3, hitting .349 to lead the AL. A-Rod, the only other Mariner to have 200 hits in a season. That is your shortstop for Tampa Bay, Chris Gomez. Off the top of the wall, and what happened to the Mariner outfielders? They give chase. Meanwhile, Gomez just keeps running. Smart guy. Oh, go for it. What the heck? You're Tampa Bay. Inside the park homer for Chris Gomez. His 7th home run of the year, his 23 RBIs. Take another look. Mariners just get lost, and there are fans involved, things going on with that wall, Tampa Bay. Things happen that are strange. So Tampa Bay shocks the Mariners. Just the 3rd time this year the Mariners are shut out, and give it up for skipper Hal McRae. You know what? Tampa Bay is 18-17 since the All-Star break. More about Ichiro. He joins Nomar in 97 and the Royals' Kevin Seitzer in 87 as the only rookies to reach the 200-hit plateau since the break. Look out.
Sosa hits a high drive. Get out the tape measure to left field, down the line. Long gone. Cubs lead 2-1. Number 50. 22 for Sammy Sosa.
He also ties Willie Mays' NL mark for homers in August with 17. Derek Lee, that's a liner. Sammy Sosa. Oh, yeah, the man can field. Worked so hard on that the last 5 years. Anyway, infield in, Ricky Gutierrez to right. Augie Ojeda scores from third. We're tied at 3. Bottom 10 now, 1 out. Gutierrez on second, Delino DeShields. Fly ball. Now watch Gutierrez. He's running on this play, forgetting there's only 1 out, and the alert Cliff Floyd catches it and would tag second for the double play. That's nifty. End of the inning. 2 on, 2 out. Charles Johnson up the single. Mike Lowell rounding third. The throw from Delino DeShields, not there. Robert Machado tags him out. That ends the inning. Let's take another look. Machado diving to tag Lowell on a very close play. See? Top of the 14th, nobody out, obviously still tied at 3. Dave Berg. There's contact, fly ball. The ball, DeShields, the ball off of DeShields' glove. And into the ivy. Berg would stop at second. Later with Berg on third, Luis Castillo. Up the middle it goes. Berg would score from third. The Marlins would be up 4-3. 2 out, bottom 14, none on. Sammy Sosa, hero, not there, he isn't. Game over. Marlins win, beating the Cubs. The Cubs dropping to 4 games behind the Astros in the NL Central. The Marlins breaking a 6-game road losing streak. By the way, Kerry Wood threw off the mound before Tuesday night's game, but Cubs manager Don Baylor says the righty probably won't start.
They got some double-A. Tim Duncan, David Robinson got to go to Houston for the big leaguers. Bottom second, the pitcher, Wade Miller. Oh, he's on base off Lance Davis. Bases loaded, things got nuts. Oh, he walks Craig Biggio, who by the way is 5'11". Vinny Castilla scores. Walks Julio Lugo, and then Jeff Bagwell hit by a pitch for the 25th time, and the Astros up 4-2 Davis. 4 runs in the second inning, 4 hits, 2 walks, and a hit. Pitch, not good. Dimitri Young hit that pitch off Wade Miller. Makes it a 4-3 game, makes it a 4-4 game. Second of the night for Dimitri, 17th of the season. Bottom 7 tied at 4, Bagwell. Oh. Blast off in Houston, his 33rd of the season, and since Duncan and the Admiral are there, I feel obliged to tell you Bagwell is 6 feet tall. Astros up 5-4 and win at 6-4. Wade Miller's 14th win, 7 innings, 4 runs, 7-2 now at home. The Astros 9-2 in their last 11 and lead the Cubbies by 4.
Yeah, but do you know how tall I am, John? Cardinals in the wild card hunt and hosting San Diego, and don't tell.
5-3.
Yo, much taller. Ryan Klesko against Darryl Kyle. That's a pop-up. Uh-oh. Lack of communication, men. It's always good to communicate. Vigna and Drew collide. Drew would get charged with an error as Jimenez would score. Look again. Neither Vigna nor Drew would call it. Drew shaken up, but he was fine. Darryl Kyle allowed 4 runs in 5 innings, by the way, in this game. Bottom 4, Placido Polanco against Brian Lawrence. High chopper. Nevin barehanded to first for the out. Polanco 0 for 4. Now hitting .318. Bottom 8, 4-1 San Diego. Lawrence against Bobby Bowe. Bonilla strikes out. 6 Ks for Lawrence. He allowed just 4 hits in 8 2/3. And the Padres have now won 4 straight, outscoring their opposition 30-6 during that span. Pirates and Brewers, 2 down-and-out teams with new ballparks. Henry Blanco, a bunt down. Tony McKnight, the rush, slips on his you-know-where and gets Blanco out. Pirates, 6-5 win.
Stewart, Buckshot Jones getting Braves jersey. Top 3, 2-zip. Kevin Millwood gives up to Jose Vidro, who just keeps turning left till he gets home. His 15th home run, 4-zip Expos. Top 4, Jeff Blum. That's a peach hunt. His 8th of the year, 5-0 Expos. And Millwood just having all kinds of problems. Lee Stevens, 2 for 4, and one of those 2 gone. Solo shot, obviously, because it's back-to-back 19th of the year. Just BP on Millwood. 6-0 Expos. Big lead, Javier Vasquez buckles down, gets Marcus Giles. He was over 4. Cheaper Jones, 2 hits. That wasn't one of them. Andrew Jones, collar in 3 trips. 9 goose eggs from Vasquez. Expos win at 7-0. 5th complete game and 3rd shutout this season by Vasquez. His 5th scoreless outing in his last 8 starts. He's 5-1 this month with a major league best .55 ERA. Just the Expos' 4th win in 14 games against the Braves this season.
Phillies, Mets. Mets up 6-5, and they have the bases loaded. Shinjo, that's a hot shot. Scott Rowland. You know, what can you say about Scott Rowland other than he's outstanding? He's also was 2 for 6 with 2 RBI. Top 8 still 6-5. Mets. John Franco, Marlon Anderson. Anderson, no relation to my colleague over here. 2 for 4, 3 RBI, hitting .304. Former Met Todd Pratt comes in to score. We're tied at 6. In the 11th, still tied. Not anymore. Jimmy Rollins off of Donnie Wall. Rollins' 11th home run of the year, fills up 7-6, and Larry Bow is pumped. 2 batters later run on for Scott Rowland. That's a blast. The force is definitely strong in that one. His 18th of the year. You thought Bow was pumped before. Take a look at the skipper now. That's about as excited as you'll see him. Until they get to the postseason, of course. Just the Phillies' 4th win in 12 games, but